So that's gonna hit.
Yep.
I will do the attack.
And you blast her. It drops her AC was too lower because of your attack, because of your feint, and she goes down. Damn it! The thing's not clicking right. There we go. She is now difficult terrain. Good shot. You hear the other cultist yell out, "No!"
Yes!
Yes, because we said so.
Oh my God! You killed Sally.
The female version of Steve.
30.
Stephanie?
Comes running around here. You're gonna
Oh my God! You killed Stephanie.
partial cover, and she lowers her scattergun and fires at Ryder. Your +2 AC. Does a 19 hit you? Your EAC.
No.
All right. So her blast careen off the pillar in the corner of the wall there, in all but miss you, singeing the wall even between you and Newell, as the scatter's all over the place. All right. The automated sentry gun whirls to life and takes aim at Switch and starts firing even through the pillar.
Pillar out too.
Yeah, fortunately, I rolled a 1. Fortunately, the pillar saved you, but it starts to chew through that pillar, and you see stone chips going flying all over the place, and it tears about a third of the pillar away as it continues to fire.
Oh.
I want that in my backpack.
Pieces of stone crumbling and flying everywhere. Dust kicking up.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Is that machine on
Can you hack it?
like yeah, I was gonna say, can you hack it, Cypher?
You're one step ahead of you, waiting for my turn.
I'm waiting for my turn. My turn.
No, I'm literally up against the wall here, slightly impatient, going, Cypher, can't you hack this thing?
All right, so that area provides it's a little bit of a scurient as the area starts filling with dust.
Wesley's going to want to put that thing on Timex.
All right, Cypher.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is there any way that, when I did my computer's check earlier, I didn't pick up this turret or anything on my earlier computer's check. Is there any way I can see if there's some way for me to hack into this thing, or I'm guessing it might be hardwired?
Yeah, it's going to be a hardwire connection. So you can hack into anything. Just the question of whether you need to touch it or not touch it. Later on, you can pick up an ability to try and hack it even if you can't touch it, if it's not on the Wi-Fi already. So yeah, you could hack this, but you're going to have to get next to it to do it.
Okay, that's what I was kind of thinking, is that it's probably hardwired, so I don't think that I would have the ability to hack it, because if it was Wi-Fi, I would have picked it up when I did my scan earlier.
Right.
So, okay. From here, do I have a line on blue, on that dude there? Doesn't look like it.
I think you're too short.
There's a very slight passage there, but
3/4 cover.
yeah, that's a lot of cover.
Well, and you have to consider I'm lower than him too,
Yeah,
so...
true.
Yeah, I'd say no. You don't have
Throw
to.
one of those grenades you're really good at.
What's that?
You could throw one of those grenades you're really good at.
I used all my grenades until Wesley comes back and makes me some more. So I guess I will just continue moving. Shoot, I have to go off capturing toll? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sneak in there. All right, I just double moved.
All right, switch.
Okay, new problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, ugly.
She snarls at you. You can see her when up this close. You can see that her teeth are covered in the same blood that she'd smothered all over her face.
All right then. You're a cutter.
Everybody
All right.
needs a hobby.
All right, let's see if I can add some blood to the landscape here. No, I can't.
You swing that's your hammer, right? Oh no,
That's the
curve
carbon steel. Yeah.
one. Okay, and she definitely actually surprises you how easily she ducks under the attack, and you see her start reaching for her own weapon.
Yeah. Well, I sucked.
Newell.
Do I have any kind of sight on the mechanical gun?
From where you are,
5 foot step down.
no. Those pillars are definitely a problem.
No way of. How'd you get it to go from a corner?
I got him from work.
Oh, if you hold Alt down, it'll go from wherever you click at.
That pillar really
Well.
got you. What, from over here?
Yeah, there's like a small gap in here, and then you're out of luck until here.
Like if you go 1 square down.
Maybe it'd be a really difficult shot, but yeah, you could try.
It's a magic missile. I just got to.
Oh, well, yeah. Yes, you can then. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize you were doing magic missile. Sorry.
Sorry, I was just.
We're trying to figure out, like, okay, if you want to go for the sliver shot.
No, I missed it. Can I like? Okay, I'm just gonna magic missile it because I don't want to mess around with that.
Is
thing.
that still a full? Is it a full action if she takes a 5 foot step in Starfinder?
Yes, you can still do it. Yeah. Take a guarded step. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget if that's a thing. Yeah, that would be it.
All right. So you blast it for 10 points of damage. Oh, I forgot to put its life on here. Put its life on real quick. The autocannon kind of you knock it off target, and the bullet starts shooting wide and piling into the wall over here, and then slowly it corrects course and starts coming back towards you.
Hey.
All right, Ryder.
So while the gun is like slightly off course, I'm gonna take that as a run out. I want to slide across this bench behind the pillar here,
Okay.
and then do a clever feint attack on Chica.
All right, give me an acrobatics check or an athletics check,
Athletics or acrobatics?
whichever one. All right. And I'll give you a +1 cool bonus.
Plus new cool factor.
Plus
Sliding.
one cool factor.
Still sitting on the bench going, hey there, beautiful.
You
That's
come
the
here,
clever feint.
Yep. Can you clever feint an automaton like that?
She's not an automaton, is she?
Oh, against her.
He was-
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
My
he
bad.
was doing the cultist.
Okay. Yep, you're fine. So yeah, she's looking over and she kind of gets distracted a bit by you as it looks like she's getting ready to draw a sword off her back.
So as I lock eyes on her, I kind of just slowly bring the gun up to like intercept our vision to each other. Fire.
Blaster. Ugh. Oh, okay. Just to rub it in, and you wink after you shoot her. She snarls at you. You see one part of her body start to go weak, and then she
Her legs,
finishes.
did her legs go at the side of me?
She finishes dropping, pulling her longsword, and as she starts to move, it looks like she's going to take one attack at Switch, and then continue to move on towards you.
Really?
Yep. So she takes this attack against your KAC.
Hold on. I gotta scroll back way back up here. No.
All right. So the longsword it kind of glows in the dim light here. And you see a glint as it scrapes across your armor, and she does no damage. But then she continues to move over towards Ryder and get in his face, make it a little bit harder for him to shoot at her.
Well, I will return the favor. No, I won't.
Will you?
And
She's -2.
she glanced back over her shoulder just enough to, as your attack comes at her, she flips the longsword around and knocks your blade away as you attack her. All right, it's probably going to continue to chew through.
That was a good move.
It's going to shoot at Cypher. And the pillar's still in the way, so she chews like another third of the pillar. Actually 2/3 of the pillar, because it was successful.
24 does hit my KAC.
I know, but the pillar's in. Oh, actually, yeah, it would. So yeah, so it tears through part of the pillar and then shoots through, and it catches you for 7 points of piercing damage.
Now, is that to my health points, to my hit points,
Your
or to my
stamina first.
stamina first?
Yeah, I took the wrong ones off. And that's the green ones, right?
Yeah. Did you just put the top of the pillar down?
Yeah.
So the numbers on my character aren't right.
They don't automatically update with your character sheet. You have to set them.
Oh yeah, if your token was, here, I'll fix it real quick for you. Once they get fully automated, then that will change. So your stamina is 24 and hit points are 26. Hey girls, could you please stop those dogs? And your resolve is 5.
Green's at the top, green's first. Okay.
There
That's
we
how I'll remember that.
Okay. And I'll work
So-
on getting those.
Green is the stamina, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The outermost layer of your shield.
All right. And it's your turn, Cypher.
All right. Let's see.
Oh man, all of your tokens are
5, 10, 15, 20.
16, 22, 5.
So I'm gonna go. 5, 10, 15, 20 right here. And make a trick attack on blue. sheet is too long. Takes forever to scroll. 25 versus is her 20 plus her
Yep.
CR.
Yep.
Okay. Her CR's 5.
Oh no, I mean as in yep, you're successful.
Okay.
No, her CR is not that high.
Okay.
This year is closer to 12.
I was gonna say we're not that high. Okay, so then I will make her off target again,
Okay.
and then I will make my azimuth pistol.
Yeah.
And you hit for 13 points of damage, and she goes down.
Pew
Dang.
pew.
Pew pew, all right.
And then I'll take my last 2 movement to right there.
All right. And hold on 1 second. Oh, go ahead, switch.
Okay. I am gonna try to get right over next to that gun, so I probably need to do an athletics on this one. The idea is to start to go forward and go here and here, and then put a hand on the pillar, hop over to the side, and continue over to right over the pillar, and then end up right there.
Okay.
So we will do athletics. Let's see if I can do that. Come on now. I think I did it.
Yep, you easily scale over that pillar and send yourself pole
Ching.
forward.
3, 4, 5, and I end up right there. Do I see any? What I see? I scan it really quick, looking for the plug and rip out the power.
It's got a built-in power supply, but there's definitely plenty of wires. If you want to try and make an engineering check to shred some of that.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll try it. And Wesley will fix it. He tinkers with this crap all the time. Yeah, not so great.
Actually, 13 is enough. So
I just want to try to disable it.
Yeah. So you grab a huge chunk of wires that are going from the base to the upper part of it, and just jerk a whole bunch of them out. Now, not all of them come loose and pull away, but several of them do. And you see the gun start to shudder a little bit and move back and forth. It's trying to target right at your chest. It's going to take a penalty to its attack roll. You think one more good yank of the pieces might be able to shut it down.
Mm-hmm. Come on, somebody get over here and start yanking.
Just about that moment, from somewhere farther up in the structure.
What?
Of course, because we're making a lot of noise down here.
Ouch. That's gonna hurt.
What?
Against Ryder.
I'm guessing it's gonna hurt me.
Yeah. Sniper shot. You look up just in time to see this perfectly shaped sniper bullet come flying down through the staircase and hit you and tear through your side, doing 9 points of damage.
I may want to get my hands on that.
Is that right? Do we really have that many hit points now? Stamina? Yeah, we do. Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Mine is-
And Newell.
Can I see this person?
You cannot. Even from where you're standing at, like you duck down a little bit, and the space opening viewable up to the top is minusculely small. Whoever fired that must have been a really good shot.
Yeah.
The buggy
There.
Okay.
Oh, one other little minor detail. You do see, like, there's a light glint of flickering light coming from up in that section as well.
Coming from up in this section
Yeah,
where the
somewhere,
fire.
somewhere up
Just
there, yeah.
if you're doing that, remember your range and stuff. Because I don't know if you can. You can cast it 35 feet out. It takes up a 10 by 10 square. The standard action. And you can move. Oh, wait, per level. You're level 4. So 45 feet.
Wait, didn't I cast these last time? Didn't they already be up in her face?
I don't know. Talk to him about that.
Did my bugs from last time, are they still all up in her face?
The bugs didn't quite get there in time before the whole head was caught on fire.
Got it. Head on fire. Bugs didn't keep going. Okay.
Now, if you want, you could have brought them with you and they could have been following you.
I didn't think of that.
What was the duration on them?
Looking wrong. That's
Because you were cleansing yourself for about a minute or so. Oh, and I damn it. Completely forgot about something.
No, it's small. It's 1 round per level.
Oh,
So
okay.
okay.
So they've been gone for a while now, yeah.
oh wait, no, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. That was inject nanobots. This is concentration plus 1 round.
Okay.
So as long as you're maintaining concentration, and then when you lose concentration, they stay up for 1 more round.
Okay. I'm gonna cast new bugs as close as I can to her then.
All right.
From there, or are you gonna move?
I guess because I can still do it and move, so I guess I'm gonna move. What's in? Yeah, if I'm there, I'm still protected from the gun, but I can get them closer to her.
Oh,
Furthest.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get to like here or here.
Not there's open spot, right?
Here she can go straight down. She shot me.
Oh, so I either have to choose her or the other gun.
Or you don't go that far, or
I put your swarm.
and then you can cast to one of these 2 squares.
10-foot square.
And
10 foot by 10 foot.
yeah, but they can only move 20 feet per round.
Oh, okay. So did you get rid of the swarms, or?
I didn't think they would have lasted by now.
It's as long as you're concentrating.
So I would have had them?
Yep. Yeah, that's why I put them on the map because they were following you.
Okay.
Oh, there's they're there. So they technically, Mike, they don't really follow her. They just are automatically moving to the nearest foe.
And they just keep
Oh,
going
okay.
after it.
And
Yeah,
they can-
so I don't think I would have.
They can split up if there's multiple targets.
Gotcha. Okay.
So what do you want to do now?
I'm going to cast new ones as close as I can and send them up there to start hearing. Because I can't hit her.
So what's your range on those to cast them away?
45.
All right. So from where you are, 45. All right. All right. And do they immediately start moving on your turn?
No, they appear there on her turn. They move on subsequent turns.
Okay. So yeah, they would start moving up the stairs towards the threat there. Okay, sounds good. The buzzing, the air is filled with the buzzing sound as your little nanite bugs go swarming up the staircase towards the sniper who's firing at you.
That's where you want to stay?
No, move me up one.
You want her to be up here?
There's a bench or something there. I'm going to try and crouch. Corn pieces, sweet, but that's sweet. Did Grandma send you to bed?
I think her turn was done.
Okay, Ryder. Yep. Once the little one kicked in.
All right, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and get over here. I got a good look at what Switch was doing, right?
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to come over here and be like, man, that looked like fun. Let's see if I can help out. All these wires.
All right. And you yank another chunk out, and it, the automatic cannon powers down, and the barrel of it drops to the ground.
And I am definitely pressed up against this wall.
You are pressed up against the wall. Oh, let me take the Devourer Cultist out, and the cannon is offline now. Alright, so it is now Cypher's turn.
Cypher apparently can't speak. Oh, he's got a phone call.
Okay, so we'll put him on delay, and we'll go to Switch.
Okay.
You could just wait and let her bugs get up there to give us some cover.
This is true.
Like, we're not in a rush to go down a very long hallway where there's a sniper.
True.
Just
I was wanting to try to get a viewpoint or a vantage point, like get behind this pillar here and like peek and see what I can see down the hall. Well, see what I can see until the stairs get to where I can't see anymore.
Okay, you can do that.
But which pillar do I want? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna come over here to this side of the room. And then as I cross here, I guess I'm looking down the hallway.
Alright, yeah, you catch more of the flickering lights. You don't. You can just barely see above the lip of the staircase. A room beyond. You catch what look like the tops of some pillars from your angle, but you don't see anything. Like you can't see the shooter at this moment.
I didn't think so. But
Okay.
I will draw a laser pistol as I rush over to that pillar.
Okay. You hear that shuffling sound, like someone moving very quickly above. And you're going to have a bonus to cover here because you're flat against the wall as best as you can. That character sheet, I don't need that one anymore.
oh my god.
And a crit.
You don't like me much, do you?
Hits you. So you're flat. You kind of glance out a little bit, and it's like the bullet. It was like she was waiting for you. The bullet, you almost register the sight of it, and like the nanite swarm kind of opens up in a circle, and the bullet flies to the center, and it catches you along the top of your scalp, and scrapes through the part of your skull, doing 18 points of damage and.
There's an and?
And withering fire. So, which is a bleed of 1d4. So 18 points of damage. And you're bleeding from the head all over the place. She was inches from taking your head off.
Seriously? She crit me while I was flat up against the wall around a corner.
And New Will. Is Allie back yet? Or is she still
Yeah, she's
back.
Yeah, so literally, like, as you're glancing over there, like, you see Ryder, like he's hugging, he's watching Switch and whatnot, and somehow there was just a bit of his head that was stuck out, and you see the bullet, like,
Like,
bite right through part of his skull and come
You
shooting
see-
out.
see that chip in the stone there?
Mhm.
Because I didn't see it, and my head was right next to that,
You're crispy right now.
and that was the one little hole she shot through. Took part of my scalp off.
so
gonna
you're
be a
bad.
lot
I
to
need
repair.
to bolt over and help you or not?
Not the hair.
There's definitely a tussle, and there's some blood in the hair now. So you're gonna have to propine.
Slaps under the
I'm gonna have to do like a funky comb over.
How bad are you? Do I need to come over and put a patch on you or something?
I'm okay if we can, get rid of the sniper.
Okay, well,
Do the swarms move at the start of your turn, or is it just on your turn?
Oh, just on her turn.
All right.
So-
So 5, 10, 15, 20. And you said 20 feet.
Yep.
yep.
All right. So they keep moving up towards the threat.
And we still can't see her at all.
Ryder actually has a nice little glimpse of just part of her. She's not back under cover yet. She's still sticking out her way.
But I can't see her enough to magic missile her.
Not from where you are right now.
Jokey. Farted jokey. I'm gonna.
Now, if you
Be
scoot over a
careful.
little bit, you can.
I'm sorry, what?
If you scoot over a little bit, you can. Like if you scoot there, there's enough of her showing that you could do that. But then you're also wide open for her.
It hit me.
Just don't get crit by her.
Why is that
So
really bad?
what's the 1d4 bleed damage? What do I have to do to bleeding?
At the start of your turn. Oh, here, I gotta roll this. You'll get a fort save at the start of your turn to stop the blood flow.
Is there anything that can be done besides that, like medicine or something? Or
Yeah, a medical check could stop the bleed, yes. A
I
first
should
aid check.
protect you while we are waiting for the microbots to give us a little bit of cover from her.
sure.
I think that sounds like me. So I need to come run over here. That gun's down, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Yeah, here, I'll mark it so you know it's offline.
Am I in trouble if I'm here?
Yes.
So I need to be here to be safe.
Probably.
Yep.
Okay. But I can do a medical check on you.
Yep.
Try. I wouldn't complain.
Yep. You need to. It's a first aid check. DC 15.
Don't crit fail.
That?
Yes.
And just enough. So you come running open. You got your weapons in one hand, and with the other two arms, you grab your rip out a med kit, and you slap this massive bandage on the side of Ryder's face. It covers part of his hair and messes up everything, and then almost obscures his vision as this thing is all across the skull. It's one of those quick reaction things in a med kit, so it doesn't look pretty, but it's going to keep him from bleeding out, and if there's damage to the skull, it's going to keep that from getting infected. And the bleed effect is no longer there.
Don't die.
Oh man.
The bots are coming.
All my stamina's gone.
And Ryder, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Well, if she can do it, am I able to shoot down the line toward her from where I saw it coming?
Yep. Oh, here, sorry. Let me reveal a little bit more. Because you can see where she's at, wherever you're at.
Okay. All right, so I am going to all right. Here's the fun part. I'm going to pop out and shoot at her, guns blazing, and scoot over to the other side here. So basically opening fire as I'm moving to the side and shooting at her. Although technically I'm shooting just straight from here. but it sounds better that way.
All right, so your intent is to harm her. You're not doing cover fire.
No, I'm firing, and I'm gonna do
Okay.
a full attack on her too, with it, the gunslinger pistolero. So I'll take the -2 attacks. Attempt this. Kind of pissed me off. All right, so 2 shots, and it's going to be minus. Is it -2, -4?
It's going to be. You don't have the extra feats, right?
No, I don't have any extra feats.
No. Yeah, so it's -4.
-4. No one's attacked her yet. Okay, so first one and second one. Yeah, well, I was expecting that, but that's the flavor of it.
Yep. All right, so yeah, you lay down fire and try to catch her, but the 2 attacks with the cover and everything, so you fill the hallway with blast theirs. The nanites swarm dodges out of the way of your attacks, and she kind of ducks back a little bit and stays safe from your attack. All right, is Bill back yet? Nope.
Doesn't sound like it.
All right,
Cricket.
so switch.
All right, screw this. I'm going to end up double moving. I've already counted. As I move, I will put the pistol back in the holster, draw the blade again, and I'll end up right there. That should be 14 spaces.
All up in her grill.
All up in her shit.
When you get close enough, you can see she's actually Sheeran. She's dressed in some what look like modified Kasatha tactical gear, and she's got the scatter gun, which has been modified for sniping, and you see a large Sheeran tactical dueling sword on her back. She kind of chitters a little bit as you close up and get in her face, and she throws her weapon to the ground, and then shifts a little bit and pulls the sword off of her back and slashes at you with it.
Oh, so we're gonna do this, huh? Right on.
So we're gonna do this.
And you block with your sword, and the duel has begun. Nuil.
The bug?
Yep, she's a bug person.
No, I mean the bugs are gonna get her.
Oh yeah,
No,
the
they
bugs.
move basically like this.
Well, that if one is on him, it would give him cover, right?
They won't be on him. They go to the nearest enemy.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he's safe from them. What was the penalty they provide?
They give her a plus. They give anyone she attacks a +2 to AC, and she is -2 to attack.
Okay. Oh wow, so a swing of 4 points. Okay.
I'm double checking that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Okay, and then Ali Duel gets to go.
I'm gonna lean out and magic missile her if I can see her there.
Yeah, if you come up to the corner there, you can see her right now.
Okay.
So 5-foot step, and then you can do your thing. And that, is that the end of your spells for today?
Mm-mm.
No, you still have some.
So this is my. Not my lead.
5. So 9 damage.
You blast her for 9 points of damage. Where the heck is her life? I think the sheet's messing up right now. Or my roll 20's messing up, one of the two.
He has no life. She's done.
The magic missiles tear into her.
Mike, I said that wrong. We are +2 to hit her, and then we are +2 to AC if she's targeting us.
Okay.
So it's not -2 to her attacks.
Okay. What, bud?
Can I go hang out at a friend's house?
What?
Can I go hang out at a friend's house?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. All right, is the red bar on her updating on your guys' screen? Like you can see damage on her.
I don't think so.
Oh, that would be why. Because I put the damage on the bug swarm. So we take the hit points off the bug swarm because they don't need hit points. Put the bug swarm back on. Okay, there we go. I couldn't figure out why the bar wasn't reacting right. All right. Ryder.
And we're back. Sorry. Can you guys hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. We apparently lost the connection to the chat.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. I needed a second to fix. And actually, I keep forgetting switches up there. Let me reveal the rest of the room too.
Is that a Swiss Army in the middle?
It's some kind of. It is definitely some kind of technological device. Although at a glance, switch, you're not sure what it is.
But it's almost on fire.
The stone is on fire. No, the machine is not almost on fire. All right, your turn, Steve.
My turn?
Yep.
5, 10, 30. Do I have a good shot of her from here?
You do.
Alright. I'm going to do that one more time, the double attack, with +2 this time.
Oh, yep. That's a resounding hit.
2.
And yes, that's also a hit. So, wow, 17 points of damage. She chitters at you angrily. I do not appreciate this.
I point at my head and say, neither do I!
It only improves your complexion.
Now I'm going to have to try and sport a reverse mohawk so I can get this.
You Humes always had too much meat on you for my taste.
Yeah, well, I never liked your kind much anyway. We'll squash you. Thank you.
I killed many of your times with a big old magnifying glass.
She appreciates the jest. Cypher, is Bill back once, twice? Okay, switch.
All right. Well,
We totally would have had this done by now if Cypher were here.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the full round to attacking with the carbon steel blade, and that's only a -2 now, correct?
Yes.
All right.
I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
Adjust that.
That's all right. I'll put you in to go next, Bill.
So attack 1.
Oh, so we're fighting again.
Oh, never stopped.
Are we still okay? Is the cannon still shooting at us?
No. Switch and Ryder teamed up. Oh, okay, so this is what you missed action-wise. Switch and Ryder close with the cannon real quick. And, guys, calm down.
And
Fireworks
we
are dropping the
barked at
nest.
it. Never knew.
Hey, take them upstairs.
We barked at it like the mailman.
Please take
And
them.
in our
So a year ago, when we
the
first
wires with
I only laugh because this is exactly what Roxy does.
yeah, so a year
she's-
ago, Roxy and these pups were like a month or two or three, maybe 3 months old. And so mostly they just hid from the fireworks and looked adorably sad. Now this is a challenge on their territory, so they take this very seriously.
Oh yeah, so I remember the neighborhood over there. It's probably like downtown Baghdad right about now.
Yeah, it started yesterday and it's not lit up. I don't have an issue with fireworks. I almost thought about putting up one of those veteran signs.
Just to get people to not let them off near your house.
All right. They ran up to the auto gun, and first Switch and then Ryder followed up, ripped wiring and everything out of it to disable the gun. So Ryder thought he was undercover there, right there on the corner, and the sniper took another shot at him, crit him. It shot along the corner of the wall there and hit him in the skull, ripping a chunk of his skull out. That's why you see no stamina and some of his hit points gone on his token there.
Holy crap!
Noel immediately ran up and slapped a med patch on him to stop the bleeding because he was bleeding from the skull. Slapped a med patch on him. Meanwhile, her nanites had continued up the staircase, and the group gave it a round, and then Switch charged up in there with his weapon to close the distance to get the sniping to stop because it hurt.
Yeah.
And that's where you're at now.
Okay.
Well, and I just opened up a double fire.
Yep. You're 14. She is -2 to AC, right?
He's +2 to hit. It's the difference.
Okay, so that's actually a 16, which makes it a hit. So she takes 10 slashing damage.
And
As you slash through, like you cleave through her left arm, like just underneath the elbow, and part of her arm goes spinning off across the room, and she screams out in agony. Ah!
nice, because I took cleave too, so
What was
that's
that like
appropriate.
Ah! What?
Oh no, they're there.
And then attack number 2.
And the second one hits, and you drop her.
Yeah, because I want to check out that blade.
The Sharon goes down, and the fight has ended. Job well done.
The blade gives you 2 attacks.
No, he did a full round.
Oh,
Full round to get his second attack.
that's at -4.
Well, that was at -2 from the from the nanites, so it was all at a -4,
Oh, gotcha.
or it was all at a -2. I took
Yeah.
And then -2.
Hey guys.
Yep. Hey, Michael. Just in time for the cleanup. Everyone's got some stuff to fix.
It's fun for you.
Is anyone
You
here
guys hear me?
hairdresser?
Yeah, we can hear you, Michael. Can you hear us?
Yep, cool.
I saved you a toy, Wesley.
Excellent.
Does anyone here have like a hairdressing skill?
Sorry,
Uh,
I didn't take
I
that
don't know.
skill.
No, they like to rearrange faces, but not hair.
I can't go out in public like this.
They like to melt.
It's a good look for you.
Will a healing serum grow the hair back?
Unfortunately, no, it will not.
Mike, of all the places you could hit me, I don't mind battle scars on like my body, but
Not the
Leave-
face.
leave the head alone.
Not the face.
All right.
You get to- nice.
So what did I miss?
You missed a running battle up through the statue here.
Through her
But
side.
I'm going to throw this out there just because I completely forgot to do it during the fight. The environmental effect that would have only affected Ryder and Switch. Stargazer is a place of cosmic contemplation, and those stained by terrestrial desires cannot properly perceive the galaxy's mysteries. You are flat-footed until the beginning of your next turn.
What was that from?
Not cleansing before you came in. And
Oh.
it's random each round for the whole group. It's either flat-footed or off target.
Really?
With the numbers you were rolling, when glancing over it, it would have made no difference whatsoever.
Even though I drank from the
I
well?
won't get out from under your desk.
Do what with her?
Even though
I
I
won't get
drank
out
from
from
the
under your
well?
desk.
What are you trying to do with him?
Going back upstairs.
Oh, well, come here, puppy. She knows what's going on. Come here.
Steven makes
So-
a good point. He
All right,
drank.
leave them here. They're dead quiet right now.
Which direction are
It's
we
okay that they're
moving?
down here. If they get loud again, she needs to take care of it. Sorry, what was that, Michael?
Which direction are we going?
To the left.
You came from the right and went to the left.
Okay. So we've conquered this thing, or are we still fighting something?
Oh no, you fight's over.
Oh, okay.
But Steven makes a good point. He drank from the well. Did that not cleanse him?
No, it did not. You have to cleanse yourself for a minute or so, and then that protects you from the effect.
You guys did it. I didn't.
It's all a bunch of hocus pocus mumbo jumbo anyway. Stupid. Stupid.
I don't think
carbon
it would have mattered
platform.
on any of her attacks on me.
Yeah, it wouldn't have saved you, and I don't think any of your attacks were low enough, or that were already going to be misses anyway. Yeah, you either miss by a huge margin or you hit by a huge margin. I don't think that penalty would have come into play.
Did they cleanse themselves before they came in?
So that's a great question.
Yes.
The answer is yes, it is in the module. They did. Grudgingly so, though. But they were aware that something bad would happen if they did. So checking each of them, you can see signs on their bodies where it looks like they had washed themselves before coming up. And as a matter of fact, the two cultists there who had fresh blood on their face, it's because you can tell it's because they had re-anointed themselves after the cleansing ritual.
So what's this pocket knife here in the head?
Hold on. Before you get into that, Mike, I'm just gonna come slump over here, and I'm gonna take a no, what do you call those? Those
Short
points?
rest.
Yeah, but you use a resolve point.
Yeah, use a resolve point to get your stamina back.
Yeah.
Okay. So the device there, you realize when you get close to it, you do a quick scan, and you realize this was the major source of the ratings that you were picking up from your scan when you first came into the temple. Give me an engineering check if you want to learn more about the device. It's definitely completely alien to you in design. You've never seen anything like this.
Can I back them up or help them out?
Yep,
Sure.
you can.
There you go.
All right. Success and a whole lot of assists.
Oh, that was. Wait, no,
That's right,
Okay,
engineering.
sorry.
Yep. So Cypher was looking at, you get +6, so that's 31. So despite its alien origin, you look it over pretty thoroughly, and you're sure what you're looking at is some kind of cloaking device that's powerful enough to cloak this entire area, the entire field where the Stargazer was.
Or a
Did
ship?
you say cloaking device? I've been
Yeah.
working on a cloaking device.
Hey,
Would I know any more about this?
Hey, Wesley, you think you could, you
Yes.
think if we hauled this thing out of here, you could
Absolutely.
install it on the ship?
Yes. I could totally do that.
Just make sure it's not going to bring it down on our heads.
We don't care what the GM says. Yes.
I can't make promises, Newell, but what I can do is hook it up to the ship and have a lot of fun.
When you get close to it, Michael, actually, you recognize it as very similar technology to the illusionary device that was used on the Drift Rock, actually.
Oh yeah, this is almost exactly like that thing that we've got. Oh, I see how they did that. Okay.
Is it becoming so clear to you? Because it all still looks like elf to me.
Does it
Go ahead.
technology people I'm looking for?
Yeah, this is whoever designed this were the same people who had built the Drift Rock.
And does it look
very
like it's original to the statue, or?
Yeah, it looks like the like this whole upper part of the section of the statue was actually built to house this device. So it was an original part of the setup here.
Would I
Yep.
think that there's like some sort of quantum relationship between the two? Like I could join them somehow?
Give me an engineering check.
Is it just me, or is everybody breaking up really bad?
Yeah,
You are a little bit.
Everyone seems clear to us.
Yeah, everybody seems clear to me.
I hear people talking over each other, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's.
All right.
I got an
there's,
18.
no quantum connections, but they're all bits and pieces and parts and technology. You're sure
Yeah.
with some amount of work, you might be able to work them together to make
Cool.
them do something.
Is there a way to take this with us? I mean, do I have to take it apart, or is it like a self-contained briefcase or something?
Module.
Yeah,
Well, if you
module.
look at it, it's like 10 foot by 6 foot. I mean, this is a massive device, so
Okay.
you could scavenge off of it and take bits and pieces, or you may have to come back at some point.
We can come back for it.
Yeah, let's come back for it. Maybe I can do something.
I got a few I can carry on your behalf.
Now, I know in real life it's been a month and a half since this question was asked. Or actually, maybe been 4 weeks ago when this question was asked. Someone had posited, and I was laughing when you had asked the question, why did no one know where these ruins were? With all the technology they have, they would have seen them from space.
Yeah, exactly.
This is your answer.
So hey, what I could do is I could turn this off, and then we can fly over this, and then we can get it.
That's what I was thinking. If I can set up some kind of a tracking or a homing beacon, so that when we fly back with our ship, we can home in on it.
Hey, I got that transceiver that wires back to the other, where the people dropped us off at. Maybe I can rig something up like that and make it like a homing beacon here.
That would help. That would help us pinpoint the location when we fly back to get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a transmitter. I don't see why I already got the signal and stuff. We could
What
just
about your
tune into
canary
it.
parts? Can you just rig the canary?
Yeah, I could probably do that too.
Don't forget the big gun in the other room.
There's a big gun in the room. I run.
You might want to mount that on.
Whoa.
Next to me, big mounted gun.
Yeah, I see that.
This whole statue
And
is
it's not damaged very much. We just pulled out a
Very much. Not damaged very much.
I
We
can
just
fix
pulled
this.
out a few, if not all, of the wires.
That's okay. Wires I can fix. I'm looking this thing over. Like literally, Wesley is about ready to have like a conniption. This is like Christmas Day for him.
You're welcome.
This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's how they did that. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I see where that wire goes there.
like-
Okay, we'll have to come back to this. Is there any way I can mount this to Timex?
That's exactly
I
what Matt said
told
you'd say. No, it's bigger than Timex. But
Is there a way that I can converge Timex with it? Have
They
it
will
all be done?
become one.
you can take bits and pieces off of it and use it as part of your modular build to create your other kits for Timex if you want. If you want to give him a more powerful ranged weapon. Because last I checked, you hadn't upgraded him yet. He still has the water pistol on him.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just haven't had time yet. I've been fidgeting with this, hologram thing, and now I've got this. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. You see Wesley whip out like this notebook and just start writing stuff down.
Thank God, something to shut him up.
So is this whole statue part of those people I was looking for, or is it just like the
technology.
technology they've kind of incorporated into the statue from the elf people, or
It definitely looks to you like it's an amalgamation of the two, which does not surprise you very much based on what you know about the Maltor. As they traveled and interacted with people, that's one of their MOs is they blended their technology with the people that they interacted with. So it looks like at some point the Maltor spent some time with the Oasian elves, and the two cultures combined a little bit, and this is kind of some of the fruits of those labors.
Do you guys see any more of those funky hieroglyphs we saw before?
Yep. As a matter of fact, looking for hieroglyphs, you see there's 12 elven figures here, and and one other figure as well. They all seem to be dressed ornately with headdresses and whatnot, and they each they get like their hands open and up to the air, sort of like an Egyptian style, and you see at the center, at the top of the room here, you see a constellation of 12 stars in a perfect circle, and each of the figures is positioned perfectly underneath one of the stars. The 13th figure,
The 13th element.
No, it's not love. Newell, you recognize it as one of the Maltor.
Ooh.
Aww.
So where's this at?
That's up here in the inside the head of the statue.
Oh, okay.
Search that particular statue. Do I notice anything different about it, or I don't know, something?
No, it was made by the in the same style as the rest of the figures.
Yep.
But instead of with his hands up in the air towards one of the stars, it seems to like have his hands down and out in like an open, kind of like a peaceful sharing gesture.
Okay.
Ooh.
You said they were dressed. I mean, are they sculpted to
They
look
were-
like they're dressed, or do they actually have like armor on them?
No. These aren't statues. These are like friezes on the wall.
Oh, okay,
The hieroglyph things.
Yeah.
okay, I got you.
So they're made to look like they almost look like priests. Like, actually, give me a perception check, all of you.
Uh-oh.
Working on it.
And Tim X points at the detail.
I did horribly.
Where is Tim X on here?
I didn't do anything.
Ruh-roh.
Seriously.
Tim X, where are you?
Like, I rolled 1. He's like, and no one notices.
Hey, I rolled an 18.
Tim X rolled an 18.
Oh, Tim X rolled an 18.
I haven't got your
That's
roll
actually
yet.
probably- yeah.
Wesley saves the group.
Where's
Hey,
Cypher?
Oh, okay, there's Cypher. Okay.
There
Here
you
you
go.
go.
So
What are you guys talking
cut
about? It's
into
right
the
here.
fine detail of the hieroglyphs. It's kind of cut into the symbology a little bit, so it's not immediately evident what it is. But you see like an astrolabe and some other objects that you recognize that ancient people would have used for studying the stars. And it's kind of built into the hieroglyphs in very subtle ways.
So 12 stars, 12 elves.
And then I'm all
One Malter.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah. What's a malter?
One
What?
of the people who I'm searching for because they helped my people and then they disappeared.
By helping your people, they created your people.
Ah.
And then we saw their technology in the drift rock and
The hologram technology.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, based on that, you're actually starting to think that the technology that you're now fascinated with, Wesley, may actually be the Maltar technology.
Oh, okay.
Because while the rest of this culture is fascinating, it would be definitely something a starfighter would be interested in. That it's definitely not where the illusionary or the holographic tech came from.
Okay.
And there was no Oasian culture on the drift rock at all. That was something else.
We look out like the windows and stuff. How far can we see, or can we say anything interesting? Or
Yeah,
Well,
you're kind of in a valley here. What was that?
Maybe we should have someone else look. Last time she looked out on the expanse. What? Oh, what are you doing? You wanted to look
yeah, I
out?
want to look out the windows. Is that a perception? Or?
Yeah.
So you can see the valley because you have all around view here, and you actually this window is. I meant to make it wider actually on the picture. The one right here is actually a little bit wider, and there's a very narrow staircase that goes up even farther and runs along the arm of the statue up to the palm.
Huh.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Let's go up.
So I just kind of turn my head and go, huh? There's some stairs here.
So did we find? We haven't found the doctor yet, right?
No,
Okay.
we just found the sniper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did the
in
sniper-
total, there was 15 people in the expedition, plus one for the doctor. And to date, you've only seen 4 of these cultists.
Ah, okay. Cool.
The one who died the couple days before, and then the 3 here.
I gotta let my dog out. I'll be right back.
So while I'm resting here, we noticed that I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Okay. They're exceptionally narrow, but not totally unsafe. It looks like there used to be some kind of railing here, but it's since rusted and fallen away. But what that does give you is just a couple small handholds. But like I said, it's only narrow. It's only wide enough for one person to go up or come down at a time.
All right. Well then, I'll hold up and go. Hey Newell, this looks like it's more your size.
Or what? My size?
You could go up too. There's no check required. There's handholds and whatnot. So
I'm going.
okay.
While I go put the.
And I'm looking for other clues and stuff.
All right, and so you shimmy up the arm and find your way all the way up to the palm. The center of the palm is completely flat and made safe for walking. You could tell like there used to be more of the railing around the palm, so someone could stand here and safely gaze up towards the heavens above. But the railing has since rusted and fall away. But you could still get like 2 or 3 people safely on the. It's kind of like a disc in the center of the palm. From here, you realize that you're just elevated enough that only a little bit of the mountains, the low mountains around you that form the valley, would obstruct your view, and you have an incredible view of the skyline all the way around.
Ooh. Guys, this would be a good place to place your beacon or something. Can I see any signs of the party we're looking for, or movement, or?
Give me a perception check.
Let's see how that goes. Not so much.
No, unfortunately, you glance around in the direction you're heading to, and you see lots of movement out there in the jungle. You don't see that in particular.
Anything from them. Okay. Any other clues or any other hieroglyphs or anything like that?
No, you glance around and you don't find anything like that up there.
All right, I'll head back.
All right. I assume your perception check was also across their bodies. The 2 Lashunta are wearing ringwear 1, and the Shirin was wearing, like I said, microcord 1. That looks like it was modified for Kasatha. Now she didn't need the extra arm hold, so they were kind of just wrapped around her and tied like a sweatshirt would be if you had it around your waist. Actually, let me just drop this in, and you guys can. They all have some cred sticks on them.
Ooh, yeah.
And each of the 2 Lasatha have these swords that have a shimmer to them. So that times 2.
It's in the inventory.
And this times 1. So 1,300 credits.
More healing.
Yep. She has the Mark 1 serum on her that she never got to use. She has that very impressive looking Shirin eye rifle that she used to nearly take off Ryder's head with. While the sword she was using, Switch, is finely made, it's nothing more than a tactical dueling sword. It is, like I said, it is fine craftsmanship.
What's the microcord 1?
That is equipment, armor.
Yep.
Pulling it up now, and I'll give you the stats. I had this up before and accidentally closed it. armor. Where is the armor? Of course, it's after the weapons.
Is that the Kasatha Microcord 1? Is that armor or is it what is that?
Yep, Kasatha Microcode 1, it's +1 EAC and +3 KAC. I can hear the fireworks popping in the background here, and it goes through my speaker, my microphone. Plays out to one of you guys, your microphone picks it up, and it's playing back in my ears. It's interesting.
Wow.
That's a weird effect. Okay, yes, so Kasatha Microcord is +1 EAC, +3 KAC. The other ones were wearing Lashunta Ringwear 1.
We got the
Oh, we're
buddies.
getting that. Loot.
Yep. Which I don't see that on.
Cool platform.
Oh, it's heavy. So the two other cultists were wearing heavy. So +2 EAC, +4 KAC. The long swords that each of them have fusions built into them.
Ooh.
You recognize as Defiant fusions. And there are only 3 shot grenades because one of them used one of them.
Oh well, I'll take the grenades. I can throw those.
So 3 shot grenades in all.
Ironically, that was exactly how many I was going to have Wesley create for me.
All right.
So
There, I got them all in the crew inventory here. So if you take it, just take it out of the inventory.
I'll have to look all that up.
Sheeran Eye Rifle. That's the that was a sniper rifle.
Yep.
I'm trained at long arm rounds. Anybody else?
Yeah, I am in pretty much everything.
Okay.
I think I'm double checking. I think the Sharon Iron might be a sniper rifle, which I believe the only one trained on is Cypher.
Yeah, but I can't use sniper rifles to trick attack,
True.
if I'm not mistaken.
That
I
is
can't
true.
I can't trick attack with a sniper rifle. So I have no use for that.
So yeah, you guys could fire it with the penalty.
Or maybe Wesley can tear it apart and rebuild it as a grenade launcher for me.
Yeah,
That
there
is
you go.
true.
Yeah, I could do that.
So yeah, you want to dismantle it?
Yeah.
Billy might be able to use it.
What's that?
Can Billy use it as a
Oh,
soldier?
that's a good point. Billy might be able to use it.
No, he's not trained in it. It's a sniper weapon. He's not able to. Well, I'll double check, but I don't think he can use sniper.
Defiant longsword.
Defiant means it's harder to
Disarm.
be removed from its wielder. You're wielding it when you're knocked unconscious, panicked, or stunned. It stays in your hand. You also gain a bonus to your KAC against combat maneuvers to disarm the weapon, equal to 1/5 the weapon's level. What level is it?
It is level 1. Oh, the Defiant is level 1. This weapon, that longsword, I think those are level 1 also. But you can take fusions off of weapons. It takes like 10 minutes, and you can remove the fusion from the item with an engineering check.
Well, it sounds like I'll have plenty to keep me busy on the ship.
All right. So the rifle you can. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I am incorrect. Soldiers are trained with sniper rifles, so Billy can use it if you want to save it for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we might as well save it just to make sure he doesn't want it.
Yeah, you can always dismantle it later if you want. If you dismantle it, you get 7 BPs or 75 BPs out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, Billy and I will arm wrestle over it.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You're a soldier as well. So
Yeah.
Sounds
you're,
fun.
You're both trained with it.
What kind of scope does that sucker have on it?
It was an incredibly powerful one. The Shiranai rifles are very popular as sniper rifles because of the optics that the Shiran people developed to work with their own vision. Has lent it to be one of the more capable optical systems in the known galaxy.
Cool.
When it comes to sniper rifles, Shiranai really are the maker's mark, so to speak. So
Okay.
if you're not at least as good as the Shiranai, don't even put it on the market.
Okay. Good to know. I might want to study that rifle.
And that's a tactical dual sword.
Do me a favor.
Does anybody else want to try and look out through the windows or maybe go up on the hand and see if you can figure out which way the group has gone or if there's any sign of them?
Is that a perception check or a survival check?
Perception check.
I could try it.
If I hold your hand, will you go up to the top?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yes. Okay. you go.
That's terrible.
You should go. You should come too.
I'll go.
I feel all funny when you hold my hand. And I don't pay much.
I get a little reddish in the cheek.
Come on, boys, let's go.
1d6 slashing for the tactical dueling sword.
See, I hold your hand and you can
Thank
see
you, bud.
it all.
I see it all. I can see so clearly now. The rain is gone.
With the 27,
You can see clearly now your brains are gone.
you can't see the rest of the the other expedition, but to the direction you're heading and the general direction, as the train starts to merge up into the creeping elevation of the singing range there, you actually spot somewhat old, decrepit-looking domiciles along the edge of the cliff faces and whatnot there.
Thomas.
Yeah, it looks like they're literally built into the cliff walls.
Let me ask something, Mike. So this whole thing, we're sitting in a valley surrounded by mountains, right?
Yeah.
There aren't 12 mountain peaks surrounding us to match up to the stars, is there?
All right, you do a quick count, like 1, 2. No, there's not 12.
Okay. All right. Just check.
It's a good idea. So you catch that about 10 to 12 clicks from your current position. You can see what looks like an abandoned settlement of some sort.
How far is a click?
That's a kilometer.
Okay.
All right, and that's in the direction that we think the party's been going.
Yeah, you're only a little bit. You realize if that's where you're heading to, you're only a little bit off target.
Okay,
You're not
so
muted now. Did you want to say something?
should we head for the settlement then?
Yes.
Do we need to like take a little rest in here, rest up, recuperate? What time of day is it? Is this a good place for
you
us
don't
to
think-
keep?
Yeah, you don't think you'll be able to make that trip with what time you have left today.
I mean,
Yeah.
would this be a good place to camp for the night, rest and heal up? And
Yeah, I can put Tim-X at the entrance here at this choke point, and we can hang out.
Fire the gun back up and
I got a question for
put the face out.
Actually, no, I don't have a question now because I forgot it.
Sorry.
Oh well.
Go cleanse yourself from the pool.
I'm gonna go wash this blood off the top of my scalp.
I'm gonna wash this blood right off from my scalp.
And while we're sleeping for the night, while we're resting for the evening, I'll ask Wesley to craft that grenade launcher for me.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder if we looked out from the hand at night, if maybe we would see the fires from there. Child of mine, I'm going to kill you.
Oh my.
I like that idea, though. That is a good idea. At night, we might see something that we wouldn't see during the day.
Yep. So yeah, you set up your defenses. If you want to set up the automated cannon, I'll need an engineering check for that to reprogram it so it doesn't shoot you.
I think we can handle that.
I got it.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you rewire it and whatnot, so it's not going to be a threat to you. And between Tim-X and that, you're well protected. So several hours go by and the night falls, and I don't know if any of you have ever been way out in the country at night, way away from the light pollution and whatnot. But
See like 1 billion stars in the sky.
Yeah, exactly like that. So the sky opens up wide. It's like you're off planet flying around in the sunrise maiden, and there's no light pollution whatsoever here. Give me a perception check for what you're looking for.
I got this. Or Cypher has.
Yes, as a matter of fact, you do pick up something in the darkness of the night. From where you're at, over in the domiciles, it looks like just a little ways beyond where those are at. You can see distant flames burning in some kind of stone structure that's very hard to make out from this distance.
Hey, get that rifle.
Yeah, that's true. It's got a scope.
Yeah.
Can use that like a pair of binoculars.
Okay, so you take the Sharon eye and zoom in on the target, and you see you get a somewhat better view of what looks like a large domed temple. The walls are constructed out of glass, and it's almost like a stained glass window, like glass that's been cut in certain shapes to create designs and whatnot. And you see the art is reminiscent of the Ocean elves that you see in the hieroglyphs in this building here. The lights you're seeing look like someone's carrying around torches, and like sometimes they go behind these walls, and you can see like the light moving back and forth. But it's hard for you to make out any further details from here.
How far journey would we say it is from here to there? Like a day's journey, half a day's journey?
You could make it there tomorrow. If you go for speed, you could make it there by tomorrow if you roll well.
Yeah, problem is if we make it there by tomorrow, they may not be there tomorrow. They may move on.
Well, how do we know that's not their final destination?
Yeah, could be. I mean, I'm not suggesting we take off now, but I'm just saying, I don't know how much time we're making up, or whether we're catching them, or whether, we may get there tomorrow and they're already out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on just a second. My dog's barking at me.
Oh. At least we know where they are.
Yeah. So that's the nil. Hey, puppy. Shh. Thank you for guarding the house. All right. So you see the designs before, Michael, for the Merc Nil grenade launchers, and that's actually what Cypher's looking for. So it costs you 280 BPs, or you can try an engineering check to lower that cost a bit. Oh, Michael's AFK, isn't he?
Yeah, he took off to take care of his dog.
Alright.
Seems like it's a bad night all around for animals.
Yeah, they're not happy.
You know, 4th of July stuff.
Alright, so Wesley rocked the roll. Hey, Katie, please calm them down. Pick them up and love them. She's confused. She doesn't know where the sound's coming from. Okay. So, he successfully just going to take 28 off. So, let me do some quick math here. 60, 252 BPs. BPUs to build you the launcher. And then you wanted some grenades as well?
Yeah, 3 of the shock grenades. 3 of the grade 1 shock grenades. Tier 1 shock.
Alright, so 60 minus 36. 230, 224. So actually, with his skill, he's able to build all that with you for the discounted 476 BPUs. Michael, you just built stuff while you were away.
Sweet. What did I build?
Built the grenade launcher and 3 grenades for Bill.
Nice.
Now, does he make a check to actually build that stuff like he did with the swords, where the swords came out like extra kick-ass because his check rocked, or is this just...
If you want to. You rolled a 26 and a 29, Michael.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of that was flavor, Bill, just so you know.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was just flavor or if it actually added something to it.
Oh, no. Now, if he had added like a keyword to it, you know, he could have built something extra cool into it and whatnot. But no, those were just really fancy, awesome machetes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now this is some really fancy, awesome bomb-to-bomb.
Grenade launcher.
Yeah. In fact, I even paint like, you know, the what's the little bomb character in Mario? Bomb.
Bomb bomb.
Yeah, something like that. Like that's what I named the grenade launchers. Bomb.
All right. Anything else you want to do during the night? It takes you about an hour to build the rifle and an hour to build the ammunition.
Okay. And Bomb was bored.
Ba-bomb. No other requests?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been fixed
So
up.
Sorry, I was just trying to... That building of stuff, you have to have BPUs for it?
yeah.
Okay, so I don't have...
Or credits. Credits can buy it, or if you can build it anywhere if you have the BPUs for it.
Right, but since we're in the middle of nowhere, we would need the BPUs.
Right. Yeah.
I mean the UPBs.
UPB. Yeah.
I
was reading
have like
the Starship
1400.
section, which is build points.
Yeah.
And Michael, you had the UPBs for that, right?
Yeah, how much did it cost me?
How much did it cost me?
Well, I'll give you the credits for it. You just tell me how many UPBs it cost, and
224 plus 252, 476.
I have
Total.
1415 UPBs.
Well, in the career inventory, you still have 1,001 UPBs at the moment too.
Right. So just deduct them from your UPB count.
From the crew. Yeah, we can just take them out of the crew's account.
Yeah.
So if you've got time, then can you make me 2 smoke grenades?
Yeah, those are easy.
Did you say 425?
476.
Oh, 476.
Smoke
We still have
grenades
500.
are only 4 UPBs apiece. 4D. Sorry, not 4. 4D.
I was like, hell, if they're 4, I'll take.
And if you roll well enough, which I'm sure you will, they're discounted by 10%, so they'll be 36.
36 UPBs
Apiece.
each.
Yep. And you definitely make the DC. So 36, UPBs a piece per smoke grenade.
Okay. How many do you want?
2.
Okay. So 25 minus.
And that takes another hour.
All right, so we have a total of 453 UPBs.
Actually, no, that still only takes 2 hours because you can do 5 grenades an hour.
So we have a total of 453 party UPBs.
Yeah, and then if anyone individually has their own UPBs left still.
Yep. I'm good. Let's get moving.
Okay. The morning comes, and you have a destination in sight. You've spotted where you think you may be heading to.
Before we leave, we do leave the homing beacon in the hand of the statue, up in the arm.
All right, give me an engineering check to set that up. Done and done.
Okay, so I'll take the transmitter, the one that I had kept, and rewire it. Well, I guess it is still a transmitter, but make sure that I record signals and stuff like that. And prep it so that we can find it.
Sounds like a plan. Okay.
Yep.
And you secure it in a good place on the up in the hand, and the group sets
And
off.
can we hold on? One more thing. We set the homing beacon, but can we activate the cloaking device so that no one else finds this place until we get back and steals our cloaking device?
Yeah, the cloaking device is still up. You haven't. It was not turned off. You were just examining it.
Okay. I just
It's
wanted
going
to
to
make sure.
transmit something that's like complete nonsense, so nobody knows what if they do come across it. Is there a way that I can encrypt that, or so that it's not broadcasting specifically?
Yeah, I need you to give me a computer's check to encrypt it.
Okay.
Let's cycle.
Yeah, Cypher. Hey, take a look at this.
Okay, come
Sure.
I can assist, but I'd rather have you.
I can assist too.
Yeah, we don't need assist.
Okay. Yeah, you easily encrypt the signal so that it just appeared like random X-ray noise that is coming across the cosmos anyway.
Okay, perfect. Just so it doesn't, draw too much attention to itself.
Yep. And with that, the group leaves the Stargazer behind. All right, so you've got about 10 to 12 clicks to go, which means if you push yourselves and you go for speed, you can reach the destination you could see before you could reach there by nightfall.
Yeah, I think we've got a good, solid direction, so let's push for it.
All right, give me a survival check.
Hold on a sec.
Billy's our survival person, isn't he?
No, I got it.
There were 2 people.
Okay.
Yeah, there was 2. You had a backup.
Okay.
And you both
Plus
succeed.
the,
Oh, actually,
plus
no.
the machine.
Okay, with the machete, Switch also succeeds. Yeah, DC is an 18, so that the machete pushes Switches to a 19. So you both succeed. All right. So you push hard through the jungle. The heat's beating down on you, but you don't even notice with your life bubbles. And as the sun tears to the sky, you're ripping through the jungle. And as it starts to come down close to the horizon, you maybe have an hour or two before sunset. Uh, the elevations continue to climb and climb. You started seeing these domiciles that you saw at a distance closer and closer, and you're able to examine them a little bit as you're walking by. The they look like they're like these dome-like things, almost like a clamshell, where the inside or the center of the clam fits into the cliff face, and the bottom and the top are open up to the sky beyond. Some of them even fallen out of their place and then fallen down to the side. But you can tell if they haven't been abandoned for hundreds of years, it's been millennia at this point. The only thing left is the stonework to the domiciles. After several hours, you start spotting like little pyramids, ruins in the landscape here and there, and those become more and more frequent as you what is just kind of the game trails kind of start to collect into what looks like used to be an ancient stone road, or the remnants of an ancient stone road. You follow this road until you realize eventually you're passing through the center of what would have been an ancient Oetian settlement. The only thing left behind after all these thousands of years are the stonework itself. And as you approach, you can see the temple that you can see off in the distance is set higher up in the landscape. But it's not hard for you to find the path that leads up to it. As a matter of fact, with the travelogue that you have from Hakuin, you're easily able to find what he described as the staircase to destiny, or staircase of destiny, which you see looks like a stone staircase that's cut into the cliff face, leading up the mountain to where the temple rests above you. All right, let me gather you guys up.
By the way, I don't have control over Timix.
And you do now.
Oh.
All right.
Bless you.
And I will need you guys to set a marching order, as the stone staircase is very narrow. You can only move up one at a time.
I don't mind going second or first.
Can I be? Is it through trees or anything that I can be up high?
No, but fortunately, actually for you, because it's cliff face, with your climb speed, you don't have to stay on the path if you don't want to.
You just go wherever you want. Where'd Newell go? Oh, look, she's hanging out on the side of the
I'm probably
cliff.
going to be up above them ish.
Okay.
Switch, are you taking the lead?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, then I'll be right behind him.
Okay.
Can you guys? Oh, there you go.
Which way? We're traveling left to right, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so
Nope.
Switch is first, Ryder's second. Will, did you want to be in the middle or the back?
I would like to be middle-ish. But above,
Middle-ish,
above.
but above.
Yeah.
All right, why don't we do Switch, Ryder, Will, myself, Wesley, and Timix guarding the back.
Okay.
You'll see Timix is actually walking forward, but his torso's like turned like 180 degrees, so he's looking backwards.
Is that like a cliff that you could like keep going all the way up just to see what's like over it?
Right now she's climbed all the way up to the temple wall,
Oh,
which is
okay.
actually from here it's like about 50 feet above you. So it's almost like the cliff wall goes up and goes like in and then curves back out, and then the temple is like almost above you at this point, way up there in the air. This portion hangs out over top of the cliffs.
So she'd be able to go like under the cliffs.
Yep.
This way.
Yep.
Cool.
There you go.
The you don't have to go very far. So at the top of the staircase of enlightenment here, or staircase of destiny, stairs to destiny. Sorry. Um, you actually spot it opens up into a landing over here, and then twists around the edge of the cliff outside of your view, and you see what looks like a freshly chewed on corpse lying along the edge of the plateau here.
Oh boy.
Great fun. What do we remember from the book about the stairway and
Cypher, we
and do
rested.
we
Your
still have
stamina's
the
a little.
dude with us?
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Cypher, your stamina was healed.
Oh, your stamina gets completely regenerated when you rest?
Yeah. Well, you use a resolve point, but we took a full rest there till the next day, so you heal up.
So is Drez with the company, or is he like staying someplace?
He's hanging back a little bit.
Pack mule.
As a matter of fact, he's back here with Wallows.
Okay.
All right, Switch, lead the way.
Yep, we got a body up here.
Yeah, it smells fresh of death.
All right. If it's looking safe, I'll do a science check on it. See if we can figure out was it an animal that
What
chewed on
ate
it,
it?
or
Yep, give me a physical science check.
Physical science or life science?
Or I'm sorry, life science. My bad. He
Thank you, life science the crap out of it.
Dress is hanging back with Wallows. He won't move up with you.
Okay.
He's keeping your guide, your sponsor, safe.
Gotcha.
The you examine the wounds. You can tell. Actually, the cause of death was not animal chewing on him. Looking at him closely, you're able to tell. It looks like some kind of trap or something went off, and stone darts were fired out and caught him in the throat and in the chest, and that was actually the cause of death.
Can you tell if that's where he landed, or was he drugged to that location?
Give me a perception check. Or
As
sorry.
I
It's okay. It's okay, dude. It's okay. Just go under the desk. Stay there.
So I got a 26.
26. Okay. Yeah, you can tell that actually is where he fell. It was somewhere within this area, within this death area. You also find the ports in the wall. Shh. Hey, Katie, please take him upstairs.
So if that's where he fell,
No. We either
Do
want
I-
to work or hide under Dad's feet.
do I see any holes in the wall that where darts might be coming out of?
Yes, you absolutely do.
Okay, I get way down on my hands and knees. I just kind of sink down. Like, hey, holes.
Wesley, what are you doing?
Look at the holes on the wall. There's
What
obviously
hole?
shit. The holes in the wall. I just kind of gesture over to and point them out. That dude got shot with darts, and there's holes in the wall. I'm assuming that that's where the darts came from.
Oh. Can we plug him with rocks?
I assume so. You gonna take the chance? Is there a way to like clearly get down on my hands and knees and crawl under these holes, or are they like covering? Are they high and low? And
No, you believe you can crawl under him.
okay, well that's exactly what Wesley does. He stays really low.
All right. So as you're prone crawling across, you kind of glance up as you hear the sniffing sound, and this thing lowers from above
Oh God.
friend?
and sniffs at you, and
Uh,
you see the three mandibles go wide, and it screams at you, and the tongue starts to lap out as it moves towards you aggressively.
I scream at it and run the opposite direction.
All right. I need everyone to roll initiative.
I crawl very, very quickly.
What does it look like? Do we know this one?
Nope, you've not seen this yet.
Initiative.
But on your turn, I will be happy to let you make a check.
There's my normal initiative.
Newell, you were rocking it. But not as much as he is, apparently.
Not as much as he is, yeah.
Oh, great.
The creature lunges forward with this massive maw and tries to tear into Wesley. And does. Its mandal, it plucks you up off the ground and its teeth starts to rip into your sides as you're dangling upside down, and it's shaking you back and forth viciously. Doing 12 points of piercing damage.
Help me, help me, help me.
Newell.
Get him off me.
I'm going to start with my life science check.
Okay.
She stands back and looks. Is it a male or female?
Actually, before you can still make the life science check. So
Okay.
the 23. I need you to make a fortitude save first.
Will or me?
Newell.
Oh, okay.
And you succeed. The there's this weird effect around the head above the mandibles there. As you're looking at the creature trying to identify what it is, it's like your vision starts to go fuzzy and you feel yourself getting quickly sluggish. You manage to shake off the paralytic effect and then gain control of yourself, and you're actually immune for 24 hours.
What kind of effect is that? Vision?
And you realize, based on the effect of what you're seeing, what you're dealing with here is an adolescent mountain eel that are native to Ukalam. This is a baby.
An adolescent beetle?
What?
Mountain eel.
Yeah.
Mountain eel.
They're large creatures that love to tear into their prey and rip them to pieces. They naturally evolve this effect because of the as quick as they can move or as slow as they move. When people look at them, they have this gaze that can cause paralysis.
Ooh.
Except in those extremely strong as well, such as yourself.
Strong of will or fortitude?
Strong of fortitude, not will. Yeah.
Getting you take it off your SP and not your HP first.
Okay. So, great.
So your allies can avoid the gaze effect. They can either try and tough through it, or they can avert their gaze and take penalties and attack the creature without looking at it.
Okay, I'm going to holler at it. Maybe you don't want to look at it because it can paralyze you. And then I'm going to shoot it.
Must be screams. And also tear you apart. Get me out of here.
I'm not going to.
Whatever you want to do.
I can't find it. I'm tired.
It's under level 1.
Okay, let's do it.
Nice.
Nice damage. Alright, your magic leaps out of your fingers and rips through the beast, doing 13 points of damage. And it screams and drops Wesley on the ground.
Thunk.
Run, Wesley, run!
Aw, I was hoping he still had Wesley when I went.
Switch.
Switch is AFK.
Oh, I'm sorry, you have a move action too if you want it, Allie.
I have a what?
Move action.
You have a move action if you want to move.
If I move, then I don't get the full damage, right?
That's right, she did a full attack.
Oh, that's right, okay. Alright. So, Ryder.
Alright. Well, Wesley just fell to the ground, so I will say, Wesley, don't move a muscle as I avert my gaze and try to clever feint him.
You can probably look at his feet. Just don't look at his face.
Yeah, right.
All right. The DC is no. That is not enough.
Not enough. Well, I did avert my gaze on it, and the attack is going to be him being flat-footed. That's one.
That is against his EAC. Oh, actually, either way, it doesn't matter. That is a miss.
That's a miss.
Yep, because you're averting your gaze. Your penalty
I
for
averted my
attack.
gaze.
Yep.
What is that penalty?
That's going to be -4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do I need to do the bugs?
Oh yeah, I forgot my move action is go get him, everyone. So +1 to the attack.
Okay.
Everyone else +1 to attack.
Throw it out here. And Wesley's next.
Okay. Now, technically, if I'm on the ground looking up at him, am I still getting paralyzed since I can't see his head? Like, I can see his neck and his chin and his belly, right?
Yeah, it's same rules mechanically. So you either have to avert your gaze and not look up at him, but you still take your penalty to attack.
Okay.
You're awfully close.
Okay. I guess I'll advert and try to hit him that way.
Okay.
+1, so that's 24. -4 is 20.
And 20 is a hit.
Hey, all right.
Is that with your... What weapon is that with? That's...
That was with my auto-target rifle.
Oh, okay.
And since I didn't move, I yell Tim-X to fire and kill this thing.
Hold on 1 second. There's
Yep.
one other factor here. You're firing in close range.
Okay.
And I just gotta look it up. I can't remember what the penalty was.
Oh, okay.
There's a penalty in close range.
I thought there was. Oh, there's not. Never mind. Not in Starfinder. Okay, you hit.
Cool.
5 points of damage.
And since I'm not moving just yet, that allows Tim-X to fire upon him. And do I have anything that he can use? Yeah, he's got an auto target range rifle. That doesn't get it, does it?
No, that's not high enough. No.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you blast and Tim-X spins around and starts shooting over your shoulder as well. But the creature definitely ducks and slithers. Oh my god. Someone just set off a freaking cannon. Cypher.
Okay. I will go ahead and start with a trick attack.
I don't know. He didn't say.
Alright, first I'll need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Oh, fortitude save?
Yep.
Alright.
And you made it. So you're immune to the creature's effects for 24 hours. Okay. And
right.
you succeeded.
On the trick attack?
Yes, you just barely succeeded.
Okay, in that case, I will make him off target.
Okay.
I will make him off target until the beginning of my next turn. So he is -2 to attack.
Okay.
And we are +1 to attack him.
Yep,
Is that correct?
that is correct.
Yes.
So, wow, awesome. So that's an 8.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not going to work.
Yep.
So you managed to avoid his paralytic attack.
So he's not -2 to attack, is he? Or yeah, he is.
Yeah, he
My
still
trick
gets
attack.
it. Yep.
He still gets that. I didn't know if that I had to hit for that to take place.
Nope. That effect still takes place.
All right.
Creature is not happy. But Wesley is still the ample target, the yummy target right in front of him. Wait, I don't need the Wesley Crusher character sheet. I need the Adolescent Eel character sheet. Goes for the easy target. Does a 16 hit your? Does a 14 hit your KAC? Michael AFK.
What's that?
Does 14 hit you?
KEC or EAC?
KAC, kinetic, yeah.
No, it does not.
All right, so it's off target. So its head starts bashing down to the ground as it's trying to grab for you, and you scramble out of the way into the bushes right there.
Okay.
Moves a little bit. Newell.
Ooh, that's not happy. I'm gonna do the bugs and try and climb and put some space between him and me.
If you move away, he's probably going to get a hit on you.
If you move here, we can flank him. Does flanking is
So
there
you're-
flanking in Starfinder?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, if you move there, you can flank him.
I don't think they're actually supposed to do damage. I don't know where that's coming from. Clicked on the thing and it says damage 1d3.
No, I thought they did do damage.
Yeah, they should do damage.
It's not a lot, but mostly I'm hoping that'll mean everybody actually can hit them.
I don't even see where it says that it does damage. Like where you would even fill that out. But anyway,
All right. So I assume you put the swarm all over him.
Yeah.
All right. +2 to hit foes. +2. Okay. There we go. All right. So the swarms are all over the creature. It starts to thrash its head back and forth, trying to get rid of the pests. Oh, sorry. Still your turn. Move action, if you want to.
How tall is he?
He is about 10 feet tall. He is enormous. He is large.
He's an adolescent.
Yeah, he's a baby. If there's an adult here, it would fill up most of this the landing here.
Oh my gosh.
wow.
So, but there's a wall next to me that I could kind of go up.
There's a cliff wall going up here. There's a cliff wall going down there.
Oh, yuck. Go over there.
You can do anything you want there, but moving is going to probably provoke. Unless you can do like an
Moving.
acrobatics or something.
Okay, so what if I climb down the side and then come around over here?
Same thing. You're next to him. Moving is going to provoke.
Like I said, you can try an acrobatics if you want to avoid the attack of opportunity. Do you want to try that?
I think so. I'm looking at some things.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't.
All right, I guess I'll try that. So try it.
Microbots don't
I
do
do
anything.
acrobatics, you said?
Yep.
Ouch.
All right, you can go and do your move then.
And then if I go down, I can come back.
You can just walk right next to him because you're acrobatics. You either failed or you succeeded. You just go where you want.
But can I get that far?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yes.
Okay.
All right, and he unfortunately the acrobatics wasn't high enough, so he does try to bite you as you move past him.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit your KAC?
It's it's a it's a 13.
It's -4.
Well, because he's -2 to attack from.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It's 13. You're correct. Does a 13 hit your KAC?
No.
Okay. All right. So it misses with the bite attack. Okay. And you are safely out of reach. For now. For now.
And if you took damage off of him from the bugs, they don't do damage. I don't know where that damage is coming from on the macro. No, they just give all those bonuses.
Okay. Switch.
Still gone?
Yeah, I guess so. No, I can show you he comes back. There we go. All right, fixed it.
Switch, we need you.
Switch. Ryder.
All right, I'm still averting my gaze, but I'm sensing that he got closer. So I will 5-foot step back and try to unload on him again.
All right, I need you to give me a fortitude saving throw.
I was averting my gaze.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay.
That
All right, so go ahead and take your attack.
I don't think that I can make that fortitude save, so I'm not trying.
It's not too bad. It's a DC 13.
So I have to roll a 12.
Oh, well, maybe it is a problem. Less than optimal odds.
All right, so let's try and get his class down even more. Oops, wrong one. Clever feint. There we go. Wow,
And that's not going to be enough.
I'm rolling really low twice. And my normal attack, not looking.
But you have a +2
I've got a
from the bugs.
few pluses still. Yeah. So +2, -2, or -4. So net -2, which puts me at a 19.
And that is it.
Nice.
Or the 9 damage.
I'm going to offset the swarm a little bit so I can click him a little bit easier. -9.
The +1 to attack is gone because I 5-foot step.
Okay. And Wesley.
All right. Wesley is going to activate his energy shield, give himself 7 temporary hit points. That's my action.
Okay.
And then he's going to try to do the fort save.
Okay. And you succeed. You're immune for 24 hours.
Oh, shoot. That was actually Tim X's. Oops. Hold on a second.
I think he was immune.
Yeah.
It's better.
So definitely I'm immune for 24.
Okay.
And then as his move action, I guess I'll just stand up.
That's half your move to stand up, yeah.
Oh, okay, half. And then if I keep going around, like if I move here, adjacent to him, do I provoke?
If you move only 5, no.
Okay. Then I'm going to do a 5. Well, let's see. I'm not going to move.
Also, pointing it out, he took an attack of opportunity on Newell. So he can't, unless he has a feat or an ability that allows him to do it again, he can't do it to you. He can't attack you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to move because then I can tell Tim X to fire.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'll just have Tim X do the firing for me. And with his auto target rifle. That still misses. Damn.
Ow, that
Damn
was
it,
loud.
Timex. Damn it, Timex.
Sorry, didn't mean that for that to be so loud. Fix
That
that.
Oh, you know what? He can move. He just as long as Timex doesn't move, he can fire. That's right. Timex can either move or attack. Not
Or
me.
yeah, or if you do just a move action, he can do both.
Right, yeah, yeah. So I guess I will go ahead and take a move action just to kind of step away from this dude.
Okay.
So I'm going to go over here.
All right. Cipher.
All right. Yeah, he's getting a little too close for comfort. I'm gonna back away here a little bit. Do a trick attack again.
All right. First, I need you. Oh, never mind. You're immune. Never mind.
Yeah, I made it last time. Shoot. I doubt that's gonna be enough.
Got the +2 from the
No,
bug?
that's the trick attack.
That's my trick attack. That's a computer's check.
Yeah.
So-
So your little nanites throw up a distracting hologram, but the worm or the eel ignores him.
Yeah. All right. So then an azimuth pistol shot. So he is not -2 to attack anymore, because the trick attack did not hit this turn.
All right. So I'll just move
You
this.
are +2.
And that's only an 11.
Wow.
Unfortunately, yeah, you got a little too much distance, and your shot goes wide.
Man, I'm just
That's-
not having any success this fight.
All right. Lumbers forward. He's actually gonna, because he can't ignore the biomechanical treat in front of him, even though he's AFK.
Best time to hit him.
And
Ouch.
he bites into and throws him 5 feet.
Uh-oh.
And he's prone?
Knocks him down, yeah.
Dang. Should have thrown him off the cliff.
It's all good. I tried to kill you while you were gone, Matt. It didn't work. Not quite yet. I need to throw you again. Then back to the top, Newell.
Okay, I'm guessing it's time for nobody's.
Dang.
Oh, he's hurting. Where's the freaking
Predator.
And you blast him for another
7 points.
7 points of damage. Trickling him down. He is almost bloodied. You see green goo gushing out all over the place. Ichor's covering his body. He keeps shaking his head back and forth.
Somebody hit him.
Switch. You're on the ground, but you're still alive.
All right. I forget. Stand up,
Half your move.
Half your move.
half move. All right. And since it appears I don't really need to go anywhere, I'll go ahead and I'm going to try the 2 attack full action.
Okay.
Does he have to fort?
Did he do it?
I need a fort save from you first, Matt.
Scroll up a little bit.
And you succeed. Okay. You're good to go.
Yay.
I'm the one that's gonna fail.
Okay, all right, come on. No whammies.
And
With the +2?
Okay, so that's 19.
the hide of this creature is immensely tough, but you just barely managed to cut through.
Oh, thank goodness.
Give it up for her bugs.
All right, go buggies. And attack number 2 then. And this is with a built-in -2 instead of -4.
Okay.
Of course.
And
I
that
rolled a
one
3.
skitters off of its armored hide. All right, Ryder.
Okay, so I am, with everyone's success of talking about how easy it is to look at this guy,
Don't jinx yourself.
I'm going to look at him.
And
Oh, barely.
Yeah, just barely.
hi.
And as I stare at him, I just think to myself, my God, he's so beautiful. Wow, these are really sucking.
Yeah, that is not nowhere near high enough.
Nowhere near high enough. And I was just amazed by his beauty, but I quickly recover my senses and then shoot at him.
And that is also not going to be high
Oh
enough.
my God, these rolls
this,
suck.
this beast, you guys' dice are going cold. This beast is getting the best of you.
All right, but I will not move and instead say, now that I can see him, get him! So everyone can be +1 again.
All right, so throw the +1 back out there. Okay, and Wesley.
All right. Timex gonna shoot. Hey, that should hit.
Yeah, that is a good hit for 7 points of damage.
Yeah, Timex, get him. And then I turn around to say, "Eat this, bitch." Nope. I nearly hit switch with the. Oh, really pissed him off.
Yeah, he's mad at the metal monkey over there. It's gonna come get him. Cypher.
All right, let's try this one again. Start with the trick attack.
You could try going flat-footed if you do make it.
Oh, nope. Same exact roll I had last time.
I
It
think
hits,
Mike
though.
has a switch in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't it hit though? That's
No.
an 18.
Yeah, when I flip the switch.
That's not an attack. That's actually, it's kind of deceiving. It's a computer's check to distract him.
Yep.
Is what it is. I literally rolled a 2, which is exactly what I rolled last time.
Yeah, it's hard for you to fail on that.
Yeah, except when you roll 2 2s in a
Right.
row.
Yeah.
So then the azimuth pistol shot.
And I did 3 times in a row.
That might hit
Yeah, that's definitely a hit. So you blast him.
for 6 fire damage. Well, that's why I keep missing. I'm a stormtrooper.
All right. It is its turn. It slides over to here and tries to. It's going to try and toss Switch off the cliff. And it hits
Ooh,
for
ouch.
11 points of damage, and it flops you over here and slams you down. I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Dun dun
Or, I'm
dun.
sorry, I need you to make a reflex save.
Let me take some hit points off first. 11?
Stamina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take it off your stamina point first.
And then a reflex?
A reflex save, yeah.
This may not go well.
Oh, very nice. So, Switch, you get picked up in there and slammed down along the edge of the cliff there, and you start to slide off. And you reach up and you barely grab onto the rocks along the edge of the cliff, and you find yourself dangling down.
So I'm dangling.
You are dangling off the edge of the cliff. Yes.
Like a berry.
Newell.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
You crit him.
Whole bunch of damage.
Yep. So roll 1d3 again.
Just hit it again. There you go.
Hi guys.
An extra.
Hello.
Hi.
Look at you, Matthew.
You blast
They all,
him.
they all say hello back.
What kind of energy? Give us some flavor.
Oh, cold.
All right, so you blast him with cold energy, and parts of him start to freeze and turn blue and freeze up, and it shakes a bit.
You frost 12 of his nipples.
All right, switch.
All right. So what can I do here?
You can make an athletic check to try and climb back up. Try and climb back up to that spot. That
12 of his nipples.
Would that be my whole thing?
no, that'll just be your move action.
Okay. Well,
You can crawl half your speed. Now that will provoke.
well, it's better than dangling off the edge.
You could crawl there and stand up. You have enough movement for that.
All right.
Piece of
That ought to get me back up.
All right. He tries to bite you as you crawl out of the way, and you kind of sling your lower waist around the edge of the cliff and throw yourself up and roll over the side, and then stand up.
All right. That was all half my move.
Standing up is half your move, and the crawling was 10 feet.
Okay. All right. Well, screw it.
Attack.
Yeah, I'll just do the full round attack for 2 attacks then. And I adjusted it to add the +1 in, so now it's only a -1.
Okay.
Dude. Is he able to do that if he moved?
Oh no, you can only do one attack.
Okay. All right. So that one.
Thank you, Steve.
But you get a +2 for the bugs.
Yep, you do get the bonus.
Got
For
a
the bugs.
So
And
that's
that
a
is a hit.
23.
And you do 16 points of damage, and it had 13 left.
Nice.
Yay.
And you drop it.
Whew. That's what we needed.
Holy shit. What the hell was that thing?
Dinner.
I don't know, but I'm getting the frack away from the edge.
I think you've saved like whatever milk is in its. You've preserved.
Wonder if you can make sushi out of this eel.
Just what I was thinking.
You have to do a life science check or something.
Yeah, can
Or
I
is
do
it
a
a
science check
biochemistry
to see if
test, or
there's
what is it?
anything life stuff
Oh,
I
yeah. Yep, go ahead and give me a life science check.
Is there a cooking check we can do to try to make sushi out of it?
Yes, actually, the mountain eel of Ukalam is actually a delicacy.
Delicacy.
Yum!
Although it's a delicacy because it's so hard to get the meat. I mean, you see how big this baby is, and the large ones are even more deadly creatures. So it takes
but
entire groups of hunters to bring them down.
The babies are more tender, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like
so-
veal. It's like
Is it
veal
like
sushi.
the blowfish? If they don't dissect it just right, you just
Typically they stay away from the flesh of the head area, which causes the paralytic effect. But the meat on the rest of the eel is fine to eat.
Now, is
All we
it
need is-
is it a pattern based thing? So if we like take the carapace of the head off, it could be used for like a weapon or something.
It's definitely a biological effect. The way it moves, the musculature and everything, it has this hypnotizing effect on you.
Oh. So it has to be alive for it to do that then, huh?
Oh, yeah. So just looking at it now, it's not like a Medusa's head where you can carry it around and paralyze people.
Yeah.
darn it.
Carry it around.
It's not like you can completely break my mod.
Yeah, I totally was gonna make a helmet out of it.
All we need now is a bag of colding to.
After staring at it so closely for so long, Wesley, I mean, couldn't you like recreate it mechanically?
No.
Not even that. Okay.
You think with a little bit of time you can actually harvest it, and if you want to come back at an appropriate time and get about 1,000 credits worth of meat off of it.
Sure.
Alright.
We just got to put it someplace another creature won't find it.
And you got to get it back to town. I mean, you are how many days out from the outpost? So
Yeah.
You could put a
Put dinner
life
on the
bubble.
way back down.
You could put a life bubble on it and set the temperature down to like
Nice and cold.
Yeah.
to preserve the meat for us in this sweltering heat.
There you go.
Dinner.
Great idea.
It'll last for 3 days.
There you go.
Do it. Bubble of colding.
Bubble of cold. Bubble of colding on it.
Cool.
all right, you see the path here continues to extend up along the edge of the temple, and disappears above you into another plateau above.
I'm ready to move on. Are you preserving it, by the way?
Yeah.
You are.
I'm leaving it in a bubble of colding.
A bubble of cold.
I'm bringing the bugs with me too.
Oh.
All right, the series of weathered pillared arches. Oh wait, hold on, let me reveal the rest. All right, so you guys can move yourself up, and I will reveal more.
Roll my perception to keep an eye out for more dart traps.
Ryder just running right up there.
Oh, no.
Not afraid to take another chunk out of his head.
Hey, I said I was keeping a lookout for.
All right, perception check to look for further traps.
Chill, right?
See, my eyes are peeled.
All right, go ahead and move yourselves up the path.
In order or?
Yeah, in order. I just need to know. Actually, all I need to know is who's first.
Oh,
Thanks.
I
I'm gonna
switched.
be on the wall again.
Switch takes lead. I'm second.
Bugs
Roll.
are going on looking for enemies.
Okay.
Know that
They
you
just
can
go
do that.
looking,
They go
right?
looking for enemies, but there have to be enemies. Like they don't know what direction to go.
Oh well, yeah.
It's whoever's attacking you. No one's attacking you right now.
All right, that's true. So we'll say they're just hovering beside you, waiting for an enemy to show up.
I feel like there has to be a time limit on that.
It said concentration, didn't it?
Yeah, you can only have one concentration, so that's probably what the limit is. Okay. All right. So Switch is moving first. You move all the way up and don't find or run into any traps. And you find this a series of weathered pillar arcs around the entrance of the what looks like the entrance to the temple, making a curved border around a small plaza up above. You can see where the cliff drops off here, so you're literally on this plateau that it hangs up into the air. Whatever the pillars used to hold up, that is long ago fallen away and disappeared. You see all of these constellation patterns carved into the ground of the plaza, and then standing in the center of one of the plazas on the other end, you see an elf with grayish skin, and his eyes are closed. He seems to be standing there with his hands down at his side.
Like an actual live elf.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't look like a statue or anything. It looks like a live elf, but with grayish, mottled skin.
Okay.
Does he have like a red aura around him,
Nope. You do not see a red aura around him.
indicating that he's an enemy?
Did he ask us to roll for initiative? Okay. The bugs want to go after him.
He hasn't attacked you, so they don't.
I know.
The bugs are not reacting to him. Let me see. I got a picture here for you, so you can see exactly what it looks like.
That's what he's looking like?
That's what he looks like. Yep.
And we recognize him as Elf.
Yep.
Elven.
He is definitely elven. He's got the characteristic elven ears and whatnot, but the skin color doesn't match anything you know. Good night, sweetie.
Can I nudge our dude and see if he wants to try a few languages on this guy?
Wallows?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I can try.
Don't go out to the front.
Yeah.
You might want to.
Excuse me, sir. Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Elves are now Spanish.
Me estoy très bien. What?
The humanoid, the elf, raises his head and opens up his eyes, and you can see they glow with that yellowish energy. And he looks at you and he says, "Do any of you speak Elven?"
Do you?
I don't know.
Look at your. I don't think you do.
I don't think
Yeah,
I
we'll
do.
check your languages real quick.
I'm pretty sure I barely speak English.
Yeah. Where are languages?
Oh, they're all the way at the top, the lower right of your character details, all the way at the top. I don't even have any of them filled in.
So you speak Elvish then, huh? Wink, wink.
He says something in Elven, and Wallows kind of nods and looks to you and says, he says, "Welcome to the Temple of the 12."
Oh, I'll be your guide. The Temple of the 12.
Temple of the 12?
I am Mr. Rourke, your host.
Have you seen any other people come by here?
Wallows translates for you. So, meanwhile, this whole conversation going back and forth, it all goes through Wallows. Because
Name is Inigo Montoya. Prepare to die.
do any of you speak Celestial? I'll ask you that too.
Again, I reiterate, I barely speak English.
Okay.
Common.
Do not speak any languages. Do you have like a language spell? Telepathic message.
Yeah, we could telepathically talk to him.
I think you still need to know the same language.
Language to do that?
You could telepathically put a language in his head that he doesn't understand.
I mean,
All
you
right,
can.
so all the translations have to go through Wallows. So we'll continue the conversation, but just remember that it's all going through him. He says to you, he says, they entered the temple and they studied some of the secrets within. Some of them later ascended the mountain to commune with the heavens with the portable shrine they carried, while the others remain inside.
Ask about Dr. Sostra, Dr. whatever. Like chick.
I did not ask the names of the stranger. I was merely told the name of the man who led them.
But can we like describe her and would he recognize her? Is there a lot of girls in there?
All right, so you describe what the Cassandra looks like that you saw in the video from before, and the elf nods and says, "Yes, there was one who matches this description with them."
Did she go inside or up to the temple?
She remains inside the temple.
What is your purpose here?
I am Peneliar, Sun Spear of the Inscrutable. It is my duty to guard this place against those who would despoil or misuse my people's discoveries.
Oh, well, cool. Well, let us by then. We have no intention.
Normally, I would allow you. I'm already impressed that I already get the impression that you're those who would seek knowledge over glory or fame. Normally, on any other occasion, I would allow you to pass, but I am under the influence of the man who led the others.
Under the
What does that
influence.
mean?
He's in love, dude.
He is a speaker for the Star Eater, and he used his magic to gain control of me. I must insist that you leave now, as you are not welcome here. If you come any farther, I will not be able to control myself, and I will attack you.
Do you have any kind of dispel magic?
Who is the Star Eater?
You recognize the Star Eater is another name for the Devourer.
The Devourer.
The cultist that you've been following out here in the jungle.
Right.
We don't want to kill this dude if we can help
So,
it, but-
while you have some semblance of clarity now before we fully approach, would you rather that we stop those from defiling your temple or leave them to defile your temple and leave ourselves?
I would rather nothing ill became of this place at all. It is my sacred duty to watch over this place for all of eternity. But
So
I'm
if we have-
afraid this is not a matter of reason. I cannot control myself. If you come any farther, I will attack you.
Search deep within. Where is your true? Never mind. Toss him a grenade. Here, catch.
We
Look
don't mind
deep into this orb.
Hold this.
Does anyone have a dispel magic?
I do. It's called a grenade.
Yeah. Well, I
We
guess
have
we're
a spell
I have any of
of
that.
lesser restoration. Can we restore him? Will that do it?
Give me a mysticism check.
Somebody else do that.
What is the check? Like what
I didn't bring my notebook.
Mysticism?
Mysticism.
you have mysticism?
Eh.
No, you don't think you have any magic on hand that could free him of this.
I have mysticism.
Oh yeah.
There is magic that could free him. Lesser Restoration is not one of those spells.
Ah, damn.
I didn't bring
What if
my-
we tell him we're leaving?
If you had Dispel Magic, which you already mentioned would work, if you had a more powerful Command Undead, I believe that would work on him as well.
Oh, command undead. He's undead.
other
Hence the gray skin.
But you haven't
Yep.
built something.
Yeah, you recognize that he's undead.
So is he like a vampire or is he just undead?
Back off and try.
Give me a Life Sciences check.
Do a life science.
Somebody do a life science.
Working on it.
Wesley's asking all the right questions, but doesn't have the skills to give the answers.
Talking to us about it. Like, so do we have
So, even from this distance, you can look at him. You can tell he's gone through some kind of mummification ritual.
So if I use some of my paralyzing stuff in like a dart, it probably wouldn't do any good because he's a mummy anyway.
He has undead immunities, yeah.
Would it make him a
Paralysis
little
would,
stiff?
nope, paralysis would not work on him at all.
All right.
well
So that means
Sadly, he's not a computer, so I got nothing.
what if we tell you we're leaving and you just turn your back? We don't want to have to hurt you.
I feel like Family Feud, and I should be like, good answer, good answer.
He gives you a sly smile and says, "I appreciate your attempt to dissuade me, but I understand the intent of your actions."
All right. Well, I'm afraid we have no other choice, and I'll smile and kind of with that little sheen, and I'll fire.
I'm
All
going
right.
to have to turn the smolder on.
Go ahead and take your attack, and then we'll roll initiative.
Where's my stuff go? Yeah, I know, but you know, sometimes you just gotta go with it.
Sometimes the face can't talk our way out.
Where is my?
So we know that the dude that's heading up this thing can control people. So we should put that in our back pocket. Anybody?
Yep,
Bueller.
Bueller.
Yeah. I'll go first, second round.
You shoot at him, and he moves with incredible lightning speed as he twists his polearm flares to life, and he brings it up and uses it and flicks your blaster fire away and sends it careening off in the distance.
That was including the clever feint?
Yep.
Wow. So he's got more than an 18.
Your feint's not as clever as you thought it was.
So he's got more than 18 that we need to deal with.
Right. We need to back up.
And he is first in initiative.
Of course he is.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Now the bugs are going after him.
Charges all the way up. Actually, he doesn't go that far. He goes there. That's 40. And as he moves forward, you see his eyes flare, and his body begins to glow. You see what looks like a sun's corona light up around him.
Oh, this is clever.
Oh yeah, he's a Solarian.
And switch.
All right.
I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you do not meet your end this day. But I'm afraid that may be the case.
3, 4.
He is still flat-footed, though. For the record.
And there are bugs.
Well, the bugs don't go till your turn.
3,
You move 20 feet.
4. All right. Well, here we go. 5.
It burns.
And all right, come on, scroll.
Hey, if this thing like has an aura where we can't get near it, can the will put us in a bubble?
No,
And then
the
we just like,
temperatures are too far beyond that.
ah, damn. I was hoping we could just gerbil ball it and run through.
Nope.
And oh man, I rolled 2 1s. His corona flares up as you attack him, and you take 2 fire damage. All right, Newell.
Okay, double checking. I guess it's. Oh, the bugs go.
Good.
They go 1
1, 2,
One.
3, 4.
here.
Yep.
Bugs go there.
And he's flat-footed.
Yep, bugs are halfway to him.
Roll down. It did it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. So 11 points of damage. Your magic
Nice.
rips through him. Let me double check his defenses. I don't think he has any resistance to that. No. Okay, so yeah, he takes all of that.
Nice job.
He glances across the way and realizes that he's dealing with another skilled combatant, and he nods at you. Ryder.
I don't want to keep him.
I am going to
I mean, there's a good chance he's gonna whack us.
do a full action to attack twice.
Okay.
And okay, so attack number 1, no, and 2,
Nope.
still doesn't hit him.
Damn.
No. The
Alright.
aiming at the brightness of his corona is quite difficult, and
All right, well, I'm going to move action to say, guys, he's over there. Get him. +1 to attack. but he is now no longer flat-footed because I went.
Okay. Cypher.
All right. Well, let's try the old trick attack. Distract him with my computer hologram.
All right.
You
And
might
yep,
Whoa.
that is more than enough. Yep.
There
want to
we
make
go.
him flat-footed.
What's that?
You might want to make him flat-footed.
Flat-footed. Okay.
So -2
we'll
to
do
his
that.
AC
So yeah, he's
and no attacks of opportunity.
flat-footed until the end of, or until the beginning of my next turn. Flat-footed until
Okay.
then.
Nice.
And then azimuth pistol shot. Is that gonna hit?
No.
Holy crap. Bet him roll crits just to hit him.
He's also got a +1 from me, so that is a 20.
That's an 18, and that's an 18, and his armor class is two lower because he's flat-footed.
Okay. So that's an 18. That is a hit.
Oh,
Thank goodness.
see? Go get him, Cypher!
All right.
I thought that was a pretty good shot, but I wasn't sure.
Yes. Shooting into the bright sun, you're not sure if it actually hit or not. But he seemed to stumble just a little bit, and you realize you must have connected. Although you weren't sure for just a moment.
So that's 14 fire damage.
Does that mean that my first shot missed by 1?
Yeah. And then his AC went up when his corona went up. When their auras go on, their ACs at this level go up by 1.
So then I should have hit on my very first shot.
No.
Flat-footed, and I rolled a 16. He's
No.
flat-footed now, and he rolled a...
He wasn't flat-footed the first time.
Yeah, I clever fainted. He was flat-footed.
No, that wasn't like a full action. There was no special anything to that. That was just you taking a shot.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like that is my standard action is you clever feint and shoot, kind of like his trick attack.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. I should have explained. It wasn't like a normal like attacking it. It was just you like taking a quick shot.
Okay.
To start it. Okay. So now you're staying where you're at. Then it's Wesley's turn.
Okay. Wesley quickly glances over there and says to Timex, guy's on fire. Let's put him out. Hose him. And Timex, just as a shot, will use the hoser super soaker. And misses totally. And
All
totally
right.
misses.
Yeah, totally misses.
But
And
he's
then,
wet.
yeah, he is wet. Does it do anything to his corona?
No, it does not.
Put a lime in that bitch.
My corona.
All right, so then Wesley's going to whip out his semi-auto tactical pistol and lay a couple of rounds into him.
Okay.
Boom!
That is definitely a hit. So 9 damage and they bleed.
Nice.
Nice. All right. So bleed 1. I'll put a note here for bleed 1d6. Very nice. All right. Back to his turn. He kind of stops and reaches up into his chest where there no blood comes out of him. He does have the bleed effect. No blood comes out, but you see this black ichor oozing out of his wound, and he touches it and he says, well, "It has been many millennia since I have been caused any grievous harm. I am impressed, but it's time to end this now."
Oh, shit.
And almost without moving, he takes the one arm with the pole arm and kind of thrusts it forward with inhuman speed at a switch. Oh, I rolled a 1. You're so lucky.
He rolled a
Considering
1 and
rolling
still
a-
got a 17.
I know. Considering rolling a 1 is. Oh, it is damage. Oh. Alright, guys. All out on him.
Yeah, you bring up your weapon just at the last second, Matt, and barely managed to slide it between you and the polearm, and push the Slayering attack away from you. And there's almost this look of surprise on his face that you're able to react just in time to block the attack. And it is your turn.
All right. Well,
Oh, actually, he's moving down here.
should I try
Oh,
to?
wait, let me do this as well.
So is he still flat-footed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Till ciphers.
So flat-footed and a +1. Is that right? There's a +1 out there.
+1 from me. And he's flat-footed.
Next
So
turn,
that's
we'll have
2.
that,
So then,
+1 on the table.
all right. So this is with a +3 built in, and I'm gonna go twice with the hammer. So I'm at a -1 for this attack.
Okay.
Come on, dice.
And that's a hit.
Nice.
And I'm using the hammer, so the fusion seal ignores any DR and energy resistance for his undead, if that is a thing.
There is energy resistance, but yeah.
And I'm going to do it again. Crit!
Nice. Nice.
28. Holy crap. He may not last another round.
And that, oh no, that's, oh, sorry. That was with the, I was going to say, and more bleed, but the hammer doesn't do bleed on crit damage.
Yeah. It just does the extra crit damage.
That's the sword does, so.
Yep.
Although it ignores any energy resistance of and DR of undead creatures.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't have any DR, but he does have an energy resistance to certain times.
So yeah, and that's not on a crit. That's just with the disruptive fusion part of it.
Right.
So that's all the time.
That's all day long. All right.
So, all right. Yeah, take that, bitch.
Noel.
Okay, the bugs should get him now.
Yep, the bugs are on him.
And immediately burn up.
And what do you do?
Does Switch take any heat damage at the end of his
Oh,
round?
yeah, I'm sorry. When you attacked him for both of those attacks,
What?
Matt, you took 4 and 3 fire damage. You also took 2 fire damage when you started in the aura, so you took 9 points of fire damage that turn.
Ouch.
Oh, was that it?
Wow, you
13. Wow.
Wow.
crit that. Practically 2 crits and
He is hanging in there.
Is that
Barely.
1 point?
No, it's not one yet. I will cheer that if it ever comes up.
a.
So do the bugs add a +2 to us then?
+2 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryder.
All right, I am going to not shoot twice. I'm going to just take one really careful aim with
You're
my
actually gonna
clever.
take the aim action?
No,
You just
Clever
one
feint.
shot. Okay.
in a one shot.
Whoa.
Yep, you crit the clever feint.
So that'll be flat-footed for a full round, even though he already is. It's till the beginning of my turn, and one shot will be. Yes,
Nice.
that's good.
That's a hit, and you drop him. You guys are so lucky I didn't hit with anything.
As
Yeah.
off, I'm looking at him and going, "You fought well. I'm sorry."
You fought well, but not well enough.
He drops to his knees and hits the ground, and you see the light in his eyes go dark.
Oh, I was going to say we probably shouldn't kill him.
I shed a single tear over this guy.
Yeah, just to throw a few of these out there. These are his solar spear attacks.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness.
If his attunement points had gone up, if he had survived to the third round, his supernova would have gone off. Everyone within 10 feet just takes supernova damage.
Ah.
Oh my gosh.
And he just keeps recharging that. He goes 1, 2, 3, boom! 1, 2, 3, boom!
Wow. Cool character.
I was gonna move, by the way.
I figured. Yeah, he was inching closer without trying to provoke from switch. I figured you were. But you handled him.
Phew.
His aura goes away, obviously.
Now, what kind of cool weapons does he have?
Yeah.
Oddly enough, as soon as he falls, the polearm
Distinguishes
disappears. Yeah, disperses into like the entire thing. The shaft and all. It like becomes motes of light that disperse and fly off into the cosmos. Now he seems to be wearing the only other thing you find of value on him. He seems to be wearing a set of ancient elven battle armor, archaic armor,
Ooh,
and he does have a least glue-on crystal on him.
Okay. Here, I'll put that in the armor here. Least Gluon crystal.
Yep,
That's actually what it's called.
that's what it's called. Yep.
The least Gluon. What does that go under? Magic item or gear? Or...
It adds it's a Solarian weapon crystal.
So it goes under weapons?
Oh man, I should have. Well, I never hit, so it didn't matter. It adds an extra plus 1d4 damage to any strike with his weapons, and his criticals have a wound effect. So it's a Solarian crystal. So they sell that Solarian crystal is worth 3,900 credits on the market.
Holy smokes. It has ancient elven armor.
Yep, ancient elven archaic armor.
How much is that worth if we were to sell it?
Probably, well, depends on who the buyer is. As an archaeological piece, you might be able to get a fair amount for it because looking at it, you can tell that the armor is thousands of years old.
Okay. Cool.
And on that note, we're actually going to end for the night because it's 11:49.
How much did you say that crystal was worth?
A lot.
1,900.
3,900.
Yep.
Hey, Lelos, do you know anything about ancient archaic armor?
Oh yes, I know quite a bit about ancient armors. This is definitely of the ancient Oasian style. I mean, I haven't seen a set so well preserved. Usually, they're not maintained like this.
Well, we did ding it up a little bit, but
Oh no! Well, I mean, all for the better. He was going to kill us after all. I'm sure we could take this back to the university, and Professor Muhali would pay you quite a bit of money to study this.
What if we bring him back with a body in it?
mummified.
Like,
Well,
it's already has like a mannequin built in.
I don't know that. Maybe someone at the university will study him. I don't know that Professor Mohali would have much interest in living samples.
Well, he wasn't living. I mean,
Well, he's not exactly living
yeah,
anymore.
he's a dead undead.
He's not even unliving.
You can put him in with the frozen eel. Our bag of, what was it? Gravy?
A bubble of colding.
Bubble of colding.
All right. Yep, we're going to end there for the
We got a
night.
bubble of holding and a bubble of colding.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, man. Fun.
Yes, thanks for running.
So we will
Yep.
we will definitely during the next session. This one will be wrapped up, and we will be starting we'll be rolling right into the beginning of the third module.
Cool.
Sweet.
Cool.
Looking forward to it.
Everybody
Actually-
have a safe and happy 4th of July.
Really looking forward to Saturday. Steven, you're the only one that hasn't RSVP'd.
Didn't I tell you that, Mike?
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
I'll be there.
All right. What about Matt? What about you? You're on the maybe list.
Yeah, I
Matt.
thought maybe I had to go on a trip, but I don't Saturday, so I will be there.
Awesome. So that means we'll have the full table. And it sounds like we are going to roll for our stats.
Yep.
So we're going to get a little crazy. But we'll decide exactly how we're going to roll. It's sounding like we've got Mike's pretty adamant that he wants to be able to shuffle his numbers around, so we may be able to accommodate that. So
Yeah, whichever rolling method. I mean, I don't care which one we use, whether we do
right
old
now,
school
what
or
I'd be leaning towards, and tell me if you think you have a problem with this, but right now what I would be leaning towards is we'll roll 4d6 and you'll throw out the lowest die and take the other 3. We'll roll them in order. Strength, dex, con, blah, 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 blah. But when you're done, I'll allow you one swap.
Okay.
So if you want, so like I say, if you wanted a really good, if you wanted a really good wisdom because you wanted to play a cleric, but you ended up with your highest score in charisma, you could swap your charisma and your wisdom to get your highest score into the one that you did.
Okay. Sounds good.
I think that's a good compromise.
Yeah, I think that should make for some interesting combos. And then, like we talked, you can also use your race to kind of bolster things, right? So if you were looking for a really high dex and needed a really high dex, you could always choose to be an elf for something that would boost your dexterity. So
Yeah, I'm definitely playing Eladrin, which all elves get the dex, right?